Hello and good morning. Good morning. I always come on here and I talk about the return of senders. I try to encourage everyone to do their own return of senders. But let me show you what happened last night. Oh my God. Like, this is a little table. So I pushed it forward like that. But the return of senders I had going last night, this whole table was on fire. The return of senders, they all caught on fire. I was like, oh my God. Like, I got scared of the fire because I've never seen it like that. And I have been doing the return of senders. I did them 20, I did them 30, I did 40, I did 50 at one time. They never caught on fire like that. So it was crazy. My poor table. But it's all right, I have to keep going. So even when I keep going, I had to do another one, throw the other one out, and I keep going, and then it's like they didn't even burn completely. Like maybe three. Yeah, three didn't burn completely, but it's fine. I'm gonna still keep going. It just reminded me. One second. I know I am in New York City. The noise is always there. I am so sorry about the noise. What I wanted to talk about, is work. This kind of work. Like they're doing straight black magic. Whoever's doing the work, whatever they're doing straight black magic. I know the word because it's like I've had to be around it all of the time. One second, New York City. I had to be around it all the time. So you could be born in it. My family, they're all, that's what they do. That's all they do. They do black magic. They could be witches. That's fine, But, you make a choice either to be just like them, or you can choose to be different and do things differently. I chose to do things differently. I chose to believe in God, honor God. They believe in God. They believe in God, but they go to church and they do confession. They do their evil and they pray to God for forgiveness. It's crazy because you're not supposed to do evil at all, but they do it anyway, and then they use religion to cover it up. They use God, they use the church. That's how they cover up the evil that they do. I know that. My family does that. So I know that. And then I grew up with Babalawo, Santería. The reason I stopped practicing Santería is because my godfather died. So I did try another Babalawo in the United States. They were all Spanish. I don't speak Spanish regularly. Like I'm not gonna speak to you in Spanish when I first meet you. Like I speak English. I understand Spanish because I'm in the Bronx. My last name is Garcia. My family's Spanish, but I wasn't raised speaking Spanish. I had to learn how to help people. I had to learn their language. So I had taught myself Spanish, watching novelas, watching, like trying to understand. I'm in the Bronx. A lot of Mexicans are here. Puerto Ricans are here. Like I never hung around like Spanish people like that, and they don't really like me because I'm not like them. So and then it was just like you Spanish, but you don't speak Spanish like how they speak Spanish. So it was like whatever. It's like they just didn't really bother me because my Spanish, I'm more Americanized, you could say. I'm so sorry about New York City and the noise. The sun is shining. It's 8:46 in the morning. I slept good. I sleep like a baby. I sleep so good at night because I'm not out here causing harm onto people. And then it's like these people, they sit there and they go to practitioners, to do harm on them. But this is why I don't practice Santería, because when my godfather passed away, I did look for another Babalawo, a Spanish Babalawo, to help me, but then they all did evil. They all did black magic. Like how you salute them, how you greet them, is you have to put your whole body on the floor to greet them. That's the hello. It's like a cult. It's like a cult. You have to put your whole body flat on the floor just to greet them. And they're like, oh, you have to do that when their status is high. You have to greet them like that. That's a cult. That is not how you greet people. But you want to be in this little circle. You see all the fucking sirens. Oh my God. My nosy ass, I had to get up and look and be like, what are all those sirens? So I look out the window. It's nice and sunny out, but I look out and then it was like 4 fire trucks, then the Jeep, also 4 of them, and they were all coming down this strip. So I had to pause it, but I'm still looking out the window like, oh my God, like what's going on? Like I want to know what's going on. Back to the Babalawos, right? These were the Spanish Babalawos. That's how they would greet people. Like you would have to get completely on the floor. You have to get on the floor. You have to lay your whole body on the floor and greet them and put your head on the floor. That's how you greet the Grand Master or whoever it is. Like I get the rule. That's the rule of how you greet them. That is a cult. That's a cult. That is an organization. But, it's gotten so big because people want something to believe in. They want something to believe in. They want to belong to something. So you leave them. You just, that's what you want to do with them. It's okay. But I got out of that. No. I got out of that here. That was Santería when I was here. That's how they wanted me to greet them. Like, whatever. Then I went to the Nigerian culture and they do black magic. Santeria people, they do black magic because the people in this building, they're Santeros. Santero, that's what you call it, Santeros. I don't know what other way to call it. That's because this is a Latin community. That's what you call it here, Santeros, Babalawo. But they sit there and they practice black magic. The building does black magics. There's so many lawsuits filed against this building, and they do their black magic to slow down the cases, just to waste your fucking time. But God is real. God is real, and everything is. We're gonna overcome everything. We just gotta stay positive and faithful to God. God is real. These people, they want something to believe in so bad, and they don't want to believe in God. And it's like, you could just believe in God. You don't have to do all that stuff. And it's like, in the spirituality, they sit there, they light candles to do evil onto others, and they make it okay because it's a religion. It's crazy. That's the Santería, Babalawos. And then I'm talking about it now because now I'm getting more Santeros and Babalawos clicking on my channel or clicking on my Instagram or they wanting to follow me now. But it's like, I know that you're connected to the person that's doing the work, or they're the ones doing the work for the person, and this person is straight evil. She has made my life a living fucking hell for years, and that's why I resigned when I resigned the first time, because this woman made my life a living hell. A living hell. She has all the power, and no one can do anything about it because she has all the power. Like, she controls everything. Like, she does everything. And I was like, you know what? When you're in a situation like that and you want to get away from it, just leave. Just leave. I was like, my kids are older. They're in college. My son is in college, University of Buffalo. My daughter is, she's doing her thing. What she loves, music, DJ, professional DJ, so I don't have to stress. I'm good now. Like, I didn't have to stay working at a job that treated me like shit because this woman was intimidated, or she hated me, or she was envious of me, jealous of me. I don't fucking know. And she was always doing black magic. She was always doing black magic against everyone that worked there. So it wasn't just me. I could have been targeted because she had her own agenda, whatever. I left that religion alone, and I went to I wanted to be with, no, I wanted to learn Nigerian, Ifa. I wanted to learn Ifa because I thought Ifa was stronger. But they do the same things. Like, they do the sacrifices. When they sacrifice an animal for you, like, you have to put your head on the floor. Like, it's like you're giving yourself to that sacrifice, or you're okay with that sacrifice. I don't know. Their purpose for it, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you because they know it's a cult. They don't want you to be scared. They want you to be a part of it, So they're not going to tell you what you're really doing. It's like you're sacrificing yourself. You're giving yourself to them, That is a cult. That is a cult. That is their religion. But, people want to be a part of something. They'll fall for anything. And they won't, God is all powerful. God is everything. Once you believe in God, there's nothing can ever overcome you and your belief of God, your love of God. You love God, and these people, they'll sit there and they'll do all this evil, they'll spend thousands of dollars for this evil work, and you believe in God. Like, God is going to cover you. God is going to watch over you. God is going to protect you. You have ancestors. Your ancestors love you too. And it's like, I light my candles. I've always lit candles. I've always prayed to God. I always talk to God. I always talk to God. I light my candle and I'll talk to God, and I'll just want things to get better. Or I'll do the glass encased candles as a return to sender, and I'll carve in it, return to sender. I will put all these herbs and things in it when it was a glass encased candle to return all this evil back to whoever's putting it. It just was taking so long to burn. It would take 3 to 5 days to burn. It would turn black. It would be sooty. Sometimes it would crack. The glass would crack. It was just always, it was ongoing work for years. Like, people were always working. So I do the tea lights. The tea lights are faster. They work faster. When the candle goes out, the spell is done. It's a return to sender. Like, I'm going to carve on all of these, but I wanted to talk about the religion, or the Ifa religion, the Babalawo, Santería. That is a cult. That's not... they want... I'm in New York City. Oh my God, every time I talk about this... Every time I talk about Santería, Babalawos, or I talk about this religion, the sirens go off. There it go again. But it's like, it's like, I know. Now I'm getting people following me that are Babalawos, or they're Santeros, or they're this and they're that. They're Latin, I know who you are, and I know who you're connected to, and I know why you're watching, and I know why you're following me now, because you just did some shit, just did some work, and you want to see how is it affecting me. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm alive, and I sleep like a baby. But it's like, all this evil is just going to go back to you. It is going to go back to you. When you grow, when you heal, when you evolve, and you get to a certain level, when you get to a certain level, all this work is never going to work on you. It's never going to work. It's never going to prosper. All these things, all this shit people do, like, oh, I can't believe my table looks like this. Like, my table, like, is burnt black. Like, oh my God, like, I burnt my stickers. I just put new stickers on there. I cleaned the table, and it's like, but it's fine. It's fine. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You can't stop. You can't get distracted. You can't, you gotta keep going. People want to stop you. They want to slow you down. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to prosper. And it's like, I know where it's coming from. I know exactly where it's coming from. And it's like, it's just going to be bad for them. The jealousy, the hate, the envy. It's like all this shit. It's like, I don't even understand it, but it's fine. It's fine. Everyone, all of us regular people. Like, we're supposed to be out here. We're supposed to be growing, healing, and evolving. We have to overcome everything. Like, things happen. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Don't get upset. Don't come out of your character and respond to this trash, you know, because people that do this, that play in black magic, they are straight trash. They don't know what to believe in, so they'll fall for anything. They'll listen to anything because they don't know God, you know. And then they pretend to be Catholic, to be Christian. They pretend to believe in God, and they do evil. They do evil onto others. They want to kill you. They want to hurt you. They want to steal from you. They want to slow you down. They want to stop you. They want to shut you up, you know. And then it's like, I can't even say the person's name, but I know who it is, you know. And it's like damn, like, you can't find something else to do with your fucking life. You're rich, you have a house, you have a car, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, why come for me? Why? You know, it's because, no, I know why. Because, you know, you could just be mad, but it's like, I can't help that. You make people mad. You look how you look, and you make people get mad, and it's like, well, what the fuck? I don't have no friends. I can't deal with the cattiness. I just can't do it. But it's whatever. I just wanted to talk about that religion and the way it's going. The way it's going and the way it is. It's a cult. It is a cult. You want to believe in something. You want someone to believe in. You want someone to praise. You know, praise God. Love God. Like, you should never give another human being power over over your body, over your person. And then it's like, the work that they're doing, it sacrifices you. The work that they're doing, the evil that they're doing for you, is you that have to pay the consequences. And it's them also, because they're doing the work and they didn't do their research. They just believed you and you lied. And it's fine. You know, that's life. That's how you learn. You fuck up and you fucking learn a lesson. Now you learn, you have to learn a lesson. It's whatever. I'm gonna still do these as Return Ascenders. I'm gonna continue these. These were the 3 that didn't go out from the 20 I had on the table, but I'm gonna keep going. And I know the video, people gonna get mad, they're gonna get upset, they're gonna say whatever they want to say, because, you know, but this is what I do. This is what I do. The religion, the Santería, the Ifa, like, this is what I do. This is what I deal with. They get mad, they do black magic. They do black magic. That's what they do. That's what the Ifa and the Santería religion do. They do straight black magic. And then they want to pretend and pretend that they love God. You know, these people die. These practitioners, they die behind the work that they do, because they're doing evil onto others. They're trying to kill people with black magic and do black magic, and they end up dying. You know, someone that they love end up dying and passing away. Someone that they love and they care for gets sick. You know, when a person gets sick, that's how you know that they're messing in black magic, because sickness doesn't just come from nowhere. You know, you get sick, it's because of what you're doing and what you're around. And you have to pay attention. We have to pay attention. Have to pay attention to everything that happens. Everything that happens means something. There's a reason why I'm getting more Babalawo followers. You know, there's a reason to that. It's because they're connected to the person that's doing the work. They're going to a Babalawo. They're going to a Santero to do evil onto me. Like, I know what the fuck is up. Like, you know, you can't be so blind and oblivious to things. It's like, you have to pay attention and you know what's up. Like, I know who it is, I know who's doing it, and then it's just like, wow, like, it's pathetic. Pathetic of a grown woman, and you doing this shit, and it's just like, oh my God. Whatever. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna just do my Return Ascenders. I'm gonna keep it going, because God is real. God is real. My ancestors are real. We all have ancestors. All of us have ancestors. God is for everybody. God is for everybody, and God loves you. always lead with love, stay positive, vibe high. I don't hate nobody. I'm just sorry it had to be this way. I'm really sorry about that it had to be this way, or that people feel the way they feel about you. I'm sorry about it, you know? Life goes on. Lead with love. Bye.